G'day everyone, well on to part 3 of the DLP TV Autopsy. We're going to be having a look at the lens assemblies today. We've got the, I'll probably call it the primary, because that's the one that was after the colour wheel, and then you got the secondary, which is the big one. But we'll just pull them all apart and just have a look at what the lenses look like inside them. Well, that's the first one apart. There's not really much in it. There's a series of lenses in the bottom here. There's one there and there's another in there. I can't actually get them out. But there's a semi-silvered mirror in there, which you can see the camera, which reflects the light beam through this one, or from there through this one here, which reminds me of a GoPro a bit. If anybody's ever owned a GoPro camera, you'll know that they sort of distort the image. But there's that, and then this parabolic lens sits on top. That goes in, and that sits on like that. And then say a little spring washer sits on top of that, and that goes on, and that sits on the front. It's really not much to it. But I've got a date. It's May 2004 in Japan, so it's fairly old actually. It was probably made between the transition of CRT to LCD and plasma. Personally, I still like CRTs, but that's my opinion. Everybody's got a different opinion on that. But next up, we'll get into this one, have a look, see if we can see what the lenses look like in that, and then later on we'll have a go at putting power to the colour wheel and see what that does. Here's a look at this one as well. So, see out of housing. That was the little glass prism, or it wasn't actually a prism, it was just 4 little mirrors glued together, but when I tried pulling the clip out, the whole lot fell apart, so that's what happened to that. It's a little retainer. There's a that's first lens, that's the smallest, goes in there. And there's another one here, which is parabolic. Then it's got this tapered spacer, which that one goes on there, and then that sits on top of that one like that. And then the whole lot goes inside it. That one's convex on both sides, as you can see, and that magnifies pretty good as well. Actually, these are very nice lenses. That's just screws on. That's the end cap. But some very nice stuff in these. These are all. This whole thing will probably go back together and just go with the other stuff. I'll just put it all in a box and keep it for a project or something. If I want to make a try and find a way of making a lens to focus a beam of light, I can just go through my stash and see what I can put together. But next up, let's have a look at this colour wheel, see if we can get it to run.